Hi everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing our March 1st Foiled Tuesday. It is a space and galaxy theme. I did want to preface this with I'm really self-conscious about my nails right now because they did not turn out the way that I expected them to, but I'm getting them fixed tomorrow and everything will be good. But yeah, I'm sure you guys don't even care, but it's fine. I'm just low-key upset about it. Luckily my thumbs look okay, so we're good. But let's just go ahead and get started with it. So first we have our space garland, and with this garland and galaxy theme, which I haven't mentioned that's a garland and galaxy theme, we have like stars and moons mostly. I know we've done stars in the past, but this is a different star, and then I added little moons to it. And this one's a lot more dainty than our previous star collection, I feel like. So if you missed that one, this would be a good one to pick up as well. Next we have our space mini garland. So on the left side it is the stars, and on the right side it is that crescent moon again. Next we have our space layered garland. Again, self-explanatory, it's pre-layered for you. Again, with our double garland, it's a little bit daintier and also pre-layered. Next we have the space dangle garland. I tried to dangle both stars and moons on these little dangles, and then these crosses have both of them in there. We have our space dangle deco, and then we have our space mini dangle deco. We have our space mini swoop, and our dotted space divider. I called it space instead of galaxy because I feel like galaxy is like a bunch of stars and such, but the space, I don't know. There's some planets in here too. Spoiler alert. But we have the space cluster deco here. This is so cute for any spread, honestly, not just like space themed spreads, I feel like. Next we have our space mini deco, which you get 3 sizes of stars and 3 sizes of moons. Some of these are bringbacks as well from last year, so they may look familiar, such as this hanging star deco. This is so dainty and gorgeous. I love this hanging star deco so much. I will bring it back any chance that I get because there's just something about it. I love it a ton. We have a star sparkle garland, which is just a little bit different. It's just got like little sparkles in it and like little clusters. It's different than like your average garland with just the dots. We have a star sparkle trail with a piece of sticker on it, and this one is also really good because it's not specifically star related, and this makes like a really good accent in general. We have our zodiac deco. Please do not ask me to tell you which one is which because I have zero clue, and I'm pretty sure I just formatted these on the sheet in the best way that they fit and not in any particular order. But I could probably sit down and figure it out, but I do not know off the top of my head. Next we have the moon phase divider. Self-explanatory. And the moon phase headers. The divider is kiss cut around the moons, and for the header it is like your typical header rectangle, and you do get more moon phase dividers on the sheet than you do headers, just depending on what you want to pick up. Another oldie but goodie is the constellation headers. I was hesitant on bringing these back because I think I said this last week, but I'm not really sure how many people are still buying like header overlay stickers. I also did not check the numbers yet from last week. We like sent them all off to print and stuff, but I haven't checked the list yet to actually see how they did before I like decide if we're gonna keep doing headers. Yeah, I just bought them back because I love this pattern so much. This like constellation pattern is gorgeous with all the little dot confetti throughout it. I love it so much. But I did not bring back the full boxes this year, which was like very weird for me. But I think the overall consensus has been not that many full boxes. So I just stuck with the headers, even though I'm not sure about the headers even now. Next we have our vertical moon dividers. A lot of y'all actually use these just as like sideways dividers because I think even the longest one doesn't even take up the full width. So you get a good variety of width if you use them this way. You could also use them as a dangle. It's totally up to you. These would be really good for date covers, how people have been using dividers to kind of like mask the line between the date cover and the floral. Next we have the moon phase garland. So this is like more of your traditional garland with the dots. This is our Star Sparkle Cluster Deco. I bring the sheet pack every now and then, not only when we do Galaxy, but I bring it back other times as well. And this is a fan favorite, so now is your chance to pick it up if you've missed it in the past. You get more than just stars here. You get like little, this has way more points than a star does, little dots. I'm not sure of like the mathematical terms for these, but it's got a whole bunch of different sparkles in here, so that is perfect. Next we have our Moon Phase Mini Deco and our Star Sparkle Mini Deco, which is different from our Space Mini Deco because this has stars and moons only, but you can pick up moon phases on their own if you want different phases and if you want them facing different directions. And then also with the Star Sparkle, you don't just get stars here, and these stars are a little bit more rounded compared to the other ones. You also get these little sparkles in here as well, and you get like star outlines. So really fun with that. Y'all love the mini deco. We have some space date numbers, which I feel like I don't really do date numbers as much lately. So let me know if you want to see more of those. But these are little dots with the stars and moons circling the numbers. We have these moon halves, which I think these are perfect for layering. We have Planet Deco, which a little bit of backstory on this. I always read my $2 Tuesday ideas by my husband, and I told him I wanted to do like a space and galaxy theme, and he just kept saying Jupiter. He was like, Jupiter. And then I was like, do you have any other ideas? And he's just like, Jupiter. He's like, can we do Jupiter garland? I'm like, that's a little bit too specific. So to please him, basically, since he was so adamant on Jupiter, I did Planet Deco because I feel like just Jupiter Deco on its own is a little too niche. So I can't remember the acronym to remember the planets, but I'm pretty sure this is Saturn and this is Jupiter. And he said he wanted Jupiter because of the rings, but I'm pretty sure Saturn has like more majestic rings. Unless I'm getting my planets mixed up, which correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah. There are only 8 planets on here, so I guess Pluto got excluded. But shout out if you remember when Pluto was still a planet. And we have our floral moons here. These would be super cute in the month corner. Is that what we've all decided it's called now? But these are all just different floral moons, and we have 12 of them here, and then them facing the other way as well, just depending on what you are going for. And then finally, for this size sheet, we have our shooting star deco going in all different directions. And I love the way that this came out. It's gorgeous. Finally, we have our washi, which, was it last week that I did this? Where the strips are all the long length. You don't get the short strips anymore. I'm trying it again this week. And the same thing with the garland as well. I don't know, this just makes so much more sense in my head, because if you want it to go full length, you can. And if you have to trim it, it's no big deal, because it's not like you're cutting into the design, because you just cut in the white space. I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking it. But this is the space garland, and this is the dotted space washi. And this is the garland washi. I don't know why I just called them just garlands. But yeah, that is everything that we have for this week's Foiled Tuesday. We are doing a Bring Back the Favorites soon. I just want to let you guys know that ahead of time. I have not finalized the date. I'm going to be actually finalizing it either tomorrow or on Wednesday. But we'll be doing a Bring Back the Favorites either on March 8th or March, what's 7 days from the 8th? The 15th. So we'll be doing a Bring Back the Favorites on March 8th or March 15th. So be sure to keep on the lookout for those posts on Instagram and our Facebook group so you can request anything that you've missed. If it is on the 8th, I typically don't bring back the items from the week before unless there's like a lot of demand. So, but I won't be bringing these back next week. So if you want to pick these up, you'll have to get them this week because they won't be in the bring back. Like, I'm like 95% sure. So yeah, but that is everything. I thought I'd just give you a heads up for that so you can be on the lookout for the post because I know Instagram has been super fun lately with showing posts. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put these all down in the planner. So if you want to see that, just keep watching. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Bye.